Good morning, everybody. It's summertime and the living's easy. Ella Fitzgerald, she nailed that song. I mentioned that last week. And boy, I'll tell you, you wake up in the morning and the temperature's like 74, 75 at 4 o'clock in the morning. You know it's going to be freaking hot.
Yeah.
But I got a feeling, like locally, I think they're saying today we might touch 90, 91 maybe. But compared to where our girlfriend Esther is, Esther, how hot?
Buongiorno.
Good morning, good morning. How hot has
Well,
it been
good
in
morning to
Sicily?
you. It's buonasera qui. Buonasera
That's
here.
true. I forget. I
Yeah.
forget.
There's
forget.
6 hours
Uh,
difference.
how's the heat in
You
Sicily?
know, 90s, mid 90s, and then it drops down to high 80s. Like today, it was a good 88-ish. And I'll tell you what, it's 87 right now. 87, and it's 5 o'clock. So it was hot. I was in downtown Catania, and you have that
Yeah,
lava,
yeah.
you know,
The heat. Yeah,
pushing
it,
out
it
the
reflects
heat.
back up. Yeah.
Yeah, pushes right up at you.
You have a sea breeze, Esther?
I do have a sea breeze right now from here. We do have actually, I was standing outside. I was like, oh my God, there's a fan. It feels like a breeze. But some
Well, that's a
cities, you know what? It stands still and it's hot but you know what? I'm not complaining because I'd rather have this than be cold and shoveling snow.
something. I have to disagree with you there. I'll take winter anytime, anytime, anytime. I can't stand the heat and I can't stand the humidity. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
leave the
mean, we've
house.
been having humidity too, so there's that.
Yeah, yeah. I leave the air conditioner set at one temperature, and it'll stay there for weeks. I could care less. But I like to be comfortable, especially in my own house.
Yeah,
And sleeping at night, I don't want to sweat and sleep. It's not.
no.
It's not a good combo. Not a
I
good
went
combo.
for 12 days without an air conditioner because before Alfred left, it was
I
already
heard.
dying
I
and then
heard.
it died. So, new air conditioner, now it's working great. But to me,
You
it
know.
doesn't affect me too much. But I'll tell you what, people here are, complaining. And I just feel terrible about, the farmers having to work or the construction guys or any of those guys out in this crazy heat. We've
Yeah.
got a lot of construction going on all over Sicily, and I just, look at them like, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
feel bad for them.
this morning I had breakfast with Tommy Boy, Wayne Peters, and they both said to say hello to you. And
Good guys.
we had a few chuckles. We were there for about an hour, and it was kind of funny. We should have recorded some of the conversation. I think people would have got a big chuckle out of it. You
I'm
know?
sure. Those are sometimes some of the best, right? The
Oh,
unrecorded
Jesus.
ones.
Tommy bought himself a new, not a new, I think it's the 1970 Lou, I believe it was,
I don't know what the year is, but yeah, around
convertible,
there.
uh,
A new
Common
car.
gear.
common gear. Yeah,
Vintage car,
it's
right?
a
Yeah.
vintage car.
Good
So
for him.
he needed some work to get it so he could get a sticker. So last night he took it out for a ride with Ellen, and they drove
And
around the neighborhood, and it brought back good memories, and you know, and that was a car he had when I believe he was in college, and you know, there were a lot of things that were happening in those common gears back then that are not happening now. That's for sure.
I don't
for
know.
sure.
Common gear was pretty small. I don't know.
I question either that or you're gonna have a I don't know if it's a is you know if it's a 4 speed.
I have no idea. No.
Those were a lot of fun. I loved the standard shifts. I
Yep.
really did.
I grew
But
up with a standard.
Hey,
Yep.
let me
yeah,
ask you something real quick. I want to share this. Is you guys are the Sicilian Corner podcast on Facebook, right?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Good.
Are
It's
you
so
new
nice to
with
be
Are
on
you
here,
new with us?
huh?
Are
No,
you
because
new with us?
No, it's because
no,
you and
because
Tommy
there's
have screwed
another.
up so many Facebook pages. She got to make
Yeah,
sure she gets the right
I
one.
have all of those. I have there's been so many of those.
What have we
No,
done to
but it's
Facebook?
nice to be here every Friday, first Friday.
You
of
guys
the month.
reply to every note, so you get all these phishing people, and then Facebook shuts you down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I think some of the rules and the fact that they don't make themselves available so you can have communication with a freaking human being really sucks, okay?
No kidding.
Oh no, Facebook is awful. I'll say it. Facebook is awful, but still, it's tough to work with.
Oh, you're
I got hacked twice because of Facebook.
Yep.
really?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why everybody says, why? We used to like hearing this and hearing that and hearing that. You know something? First of all, I have an extra 2.5 hours a day to Mike that I used to waste screwing around
Right?
trying to
Right?
answer everybody. And, I don't miss it. I don't miss it. We
Mike,
used
I
it a
gotta-
lot. We used it a lot to, like, especially if we were at the feast, the shows and stuff. We use it to promote the events for the Sandalfio Society. Well, I'm not that involved in it anymore. So to me, hey, I don't miss it. I don't miss it, and not a bit, not a bit. And people swear by it. They sit down at dinner. There's a family sits down, a mother and father and 2 kids, all 4. That's all they're doing. They're not talking. They're not communicating. For Christ's sake, you go out to eat, sit down, have communication. How was your day? What do you think of this? What do you think of that? Nothing. You become brain dead, okay? Spelling is going to be a thing of the past because everything gets corrected.
Calm down, Mike.
It is already. It is already, Mike.
It's
I mean, every auto check,
and be careful what you're sending out because sometimes it puts words and replaces words and
Yeah.
they're not nice.
Autocorrect. Yeah.
They're not nice. Andy Parisi is saying hello. Andy, it must
Hi,
be time
Andy.
to be. Andy, it must be time to be picking some tomatoes, buddy. Everybody's got a ton of tomatoes on the vines, but they're all green. And when they turn ripe, everybody's going to either be making sugu or they're going to be doing something, let me tell you. 'Cause
Sun-dried
Roger's
tomatoes.
in that same boat.
we
Roger
have.
has got a ton.
This is the period. I mean, we always have tomatoes, but right now, the varieties are just the big plump ones, the little ones. We always have tomatoes, but right now, and I was seriously thinking about making sun-dried tomatoes.
Mm.
I love those.
Well,
So
yeah, it would be
like
fun.
in the actual sun, and it is hot enough to be able to do that.
Oh, I know. And you must get a lot of sun where your house is located.
Right.
I mean, you get sun in the morning and then you get sun again in the late afternoon, right?
Oh yeah, but the sun comes up here and it goes down on our
Yeah,
other deck.
yeah.
So
It's a good thing. How's Lady Etna doing?
Lady Etna's been acting up like she always does. So and it's interesting because it's been a Strombolian activity. So meaning, go straight up. Fumes going straight
That's
up.
a good thing. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yes, it is. And then, the red lava, if you're lucky enough to have an angle at night, it looks like red tears coming down the mountain.
Let me ask you this. This is something that I heard from one of Lucille's cousins, and this was many, many years ago. They had like a summer home, but it was at the base of Mount Etna. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Right where you want to be.
well, real estate was
Well,
cheap.
no, that's a good point, Lou, because people say, "Oh, base of Mount Etna." Etna is humongous. At the base,
amazing,
you're
the
like
footprint.
Yeah.
you're like
Yeah.
20 miles, 30 miles from the top.
Well, one of her cousins was telling me at night we were sitting outside, and it was really beautiful to see. I mean, it is. There's something very special about it at night. But she was telling us about these people had a house or a cabin or whatever you want to call it, and there was a big eruption, and lava was coming toward them, and they thought for sure they were going to lose their house, and they put a statue of the Madonna probably about 200 or 300 feet away from their property, Lou.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, the lava's coming straight, and it kind of veered left and right, and it
Well,
left their house untouched.
there's two stories to that. That was she in Santa Venerina, because there is a story about a town called Santa Venerina that in the 80s there was a lava eruption, and people are watching Etna very closely. There are more
Oh, yeah.
volcanologists watching Mount Etna than any other volcano in the world. And so people had warning that, lava was coming. Now, this is a slow moving lava. It's not like Hawaii, but that it's like.
Yeah.
So what happened was that what Sicilians do when they're scared or worried, they go and pray, right? So they came up with this idea to take the statue. I mean, this is the entire town did this.
Yeah.
And went and put Mary in a certain spot and started praying. But meanwhile, the Army Corps of Engineers and also members of Sigonella, which is the military base, started bombing the road to divert the lava. So was it Mary or was it the engineers?
bombing.
In any case, it got diverted. But there is a story like that. I want to show you this.
When was this happening? When were they bombing the road? What year?
1982
Holy
or something.
cow.
Yeah. But it was not close to the town. It was like on verge. So, but people had plenty of warning to see. Did you see the picture I just showed you? How beautiful
No,
that was?
I was trying to make it out.
Oh, you couldn't make it out? That was the moon and Mount Etna.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that must be gorgeous.
There's lava and a full moon.
Huh.
That was, and
That's
Alfred and I
something, huh?
happened
Oh,
to
it's
be.
beautiful.
I love it.
It's so beautiful when very inspiring, when you get to see one of these. I'm looking for another one that I shot with the actual eruption. Oh, here we go. Do you see it?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Huh. Well,
So it's
as
far.
long as there's not a lot of ash, you're okay. That ash is
As long
really,
as there's
it's like
not a
a
lot.
slurry. Awful.
Now look at this. This is how far we are. It's far.
How many miles are we looking at there?
Up to the top, minimum 30. Minimum 30.
Okay.
You're 30 miles away and you got a picture like that?
Oh, it's a big
Yeah.
mountain.
I mean,
Yeah, I
that
know
mountain
it's
is big.
Yeah.
It's big, and it's at the top. It's they have the cones, but then it's like a big Buddha. It has a big stomach.
Hey. Is that Buddha Italian?
Yes, it is.
Seafood needed.
So basically, Mount Etna for us would be in Boston, basically. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But the thing of it is that up top too, it looks deceiving. You think, oh, it's just a cone. No, it's a series of
craters.
there's valleys and different. Right now, the lava is going into the Bove of Leone, the lions. How should I call it? An alley, a valley.
Yeah.
So it has a lot of valleys, and it's not like this.
Straight down.
Got bumps, and it's got little mini volcanoes on it. It's got character. It's not just a straight up down mountain.
We had an opportunity to visit Etna twice. On my second visit, I don't think it's still there, but they used to be like a place where you could go and have drinks, and it was like it wasn't a club, but you could get sandwiches. They served food, and I'm going back many years ago, by the way. And while we were there, we got hit with a thunder and lightning storm, and it knocked the power out, and the place went into complete darkness. Next thing you know, somebody starts singing, and everybody starts joining in. They're having a hell of a time until they could get the generator going to give it a little bit of light.
Right.
And it happened to be on a Monday, and everybody was singing Lunady, Monday.
That's
It was a freaking hoot. It was a hoot. Uh, it was, to me, like I said, I was impressed. We had just gotten married. I was impressed with Mount Vesuvius. I thought that was just the best thing since sliced American cheese and visiting Pompeii. And then all of a sudden, a few days later, I'm in Sicily and see Mount Etna. I mean, it's like
Wow.
completely
Yeah.
night and day,
Yeah.
completely like night and day.
Have you seen the traveling Mount Pompeii exhibit?
I have not.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's great. It's something you really should take in when you get to see it.
Have you had an opportunity?
Yeah, I was at the Reagan Library. Oh God, it's going back
Wow.
5 years ago, and it was there. It was in there. It was great.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
It's amazing how advanced they were. I mean, just in certain things, the tools, the instruments they had, and the tools, and they had like a heating
Love that.
system underneath. Yeah, I mean, the society was so far advanced based compared to what we think it was at that
Yeah.
time.
So
And so
true.
many years ago.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Hey, your neighborhood, you seem to be getting quite a bit of acknowledgement here with this movie that just came out, The Odyssey. Have you had a
The
chance to see it yet?
No, I
No.
haven't, but I've seen scenes. But if anything, it really forced me to read parts of the Odyssey. And you were just talking about people being advanced back then. Well, here we are, over 2,500 years after Homer wrote the Odyssey, and here we are talking about it. And we did a whole video with you, me, and Sicily, because one of the scenes was not shot here in Architrezza, but is based on the rocks that are right here, 2 miles from our home. So
Hmm.
that was very cool, because the one-eyed Cyclops, the scene with the one-eyed Cyclops throws the rocks at Ulysses, is one of the most important and iconic scenes in the movie and in the book. And it really struck me that as I was going and rereading parts of it, that so many of those lessons written by Homer are still important today.
I agree. I agree. I had, for my brief stint at Central Catholic here in Lawrence High School, that was required reading for us in our freshman year.
It should be
And
today.
it should be, I was just, that's where I was going. It should be today. And I found I'm not much of a reader. My retention span, and Barbara's nodding her head, is somewhat limited. I she's saying good morning also. But
Barbara Cody.
I found the book to be extremely, extremely interesting. And, the one-eyed
On
Cyclops.
so many levels. On so
Yeah.
many levels.
But in the movie, the one-eyed Cyclops from Mount Etna, when he threw those rocks, there were three of them. In the movie, they only show one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, the
I
mayor
wonder
of
why.
the mayor of Acitrezza, who I interviewed for this piece, had seen the movie the night before our interview, and that was his first. We have 3 rocks, and we're doing the interview right in front of the rocks. And I go, 1, 2, 3. I have no idea. But, here we are. I mean, that's one of the many observations people have about the movie, whether it correctly depicted the book
Portrayed, yeah.
or you know what? There have been many depictions. There have been many translations. And, at the end of the day, there's so many universal lessons that we can talk about. Here we have Odyssey or Ulysses, because Odyssey is his Greek name, Ulysses is his Roman name, because the Romans also had their interpretation. But you take a look at this man who went to the Trojan War unwillingly. He didn't want to be part of the Trojan War. Then he takes, big battle. Then it takes him 10 years to go back to his home of Ithaca, where his wife and his son and he heard rumors that his wife had all these suitors. So he's like persevering, I have to get home. I have to get home. It's a story about survivor, perseverance, resisting temptation. I mean, there's just so many themes in
It took
that.
him 10 years to get home.
And he had so many temptations, right? The sirens calling his name and dancing and trying to tempt him. I don't know if you know about the scene that what he did was he tied himself to the ship and told his men, don't let me loose, because he was trying to prevent from being tempted by the sirens or the mermaids or whoever were trying to tempt him to go swimming with them. So
I would have done the same thing. Louis, you would have too. I know.
I would have. Yeah.
Oh, no question.
I can't swim. I'd have
when
jumped
you
in.
think about it, Mike, you think about that whole idea. Think about that whole idea.
I know.
The guy ties himself to the ship so not to be tempted. If you think about,
he's my idol.
If you think about, people on diet, what's the best way to avoid having that junk food? Don't buy it. Don't have the temptation, right? So don't be close to the temptation. So in any case, it's just, there's so many things in that poem. And by the way, it's a poem.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's a poem.
Listen, I had to laugh because I was listening to a radio show and they were talking about seeing the movie over the weekend. Yeah. And they kept going on and on about spoilers. I'm going, it's a 2,500-year-old book. There are no spoilers. Everybody knows what happened.
Unbelievable.
And of course, like Eszter talked about, they're talking about it being accurate. It's mythology. How accurate is it's not a documentary.
It's exactly right, Lou. Exactly right. It's supposed to ignite dreaming and it's supposed to make you think. It's supposed to allow you to interpret it. It's a handwritten poem.
And not to get too political, but everyone talks about the Constitution. They say it was written 200 years ago and 250 years ago, and it just doesn't apply to today. The Constitution wasn't about today. It was about human nature, which is still valid, which is why the Odyssey is still valid.
Bravo. Lou, you hit it right on the nail.
Good point. Listen, I'm up against a break, and I don't want Louis to start yelling at me because in a couple of seconds, the hands will be moving. Speed it up. Let's go. Andiamo and the whole 9 yards. Louis. Let's go stage right.
How, this is Eszter of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas, with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Play more, earn more, win more at Encore Boston Harbor. Sign up for Win Rewards today and score $50 in free play instantly. Score even more as you play your favorite games. New members will also receive $25 in free play for every 100 tier credits earned playing with your new Win Rewards card. Highly rewarding instantly. Visit EncoreBostonHarbor.com for more information. New members only. Further terms and conditions apply. If you or a loved one is experiencing problems with gambling and needs support, call 833-277-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org to speak with a trained specialist. Specialists are available 24/7 and services are free, confidential, and available in multiple languages.
This is Cindy.
And Mike Kunstler,
Owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
he is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery, tender, lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
And we are back, and we're talking with Eszter, and Eszter is in beautiful Sicily, albeit
that was so disappointing.
What was?
When we came back from the break, Eszter wasn't in her seat, and I thought I was going to catch her. By the time we
She's
got there,
quick. This girl
she
is
was quick.
Yeah, you can tell when you're dealing with a pro. I mean, she just, getting back to the Odyssey, the movie
Wait. Before you go back, can I tell you what I was doing? I was in the kitchen making the sauce for dinner.
Uh-oh.
I had to go stir the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kid you not.
Oh, all right. I'll buy into that. I'll bet it smells, the aromas must be beautiful.
If Al gets out of the kitchen, I'll bring you in there.
All right. I was going to mention the Odyssey, Louis, cash up front, $250 million. It's
a lot of money.
It's gonna gross over $1 billion. I said 922 million already now.
Wow.
922 throughout the world. So I mean, this thing is going to end up.
I think Spider-Man did like 800 million in the opening weekend.
I know that. But
worldwide.
think about what kind of movie. We're talking superhero,
Yeah.
and we're talking history. Something was written 2,500 years ago.
It's
I
amazing.
mean, the superhero stuff. I mean, they go. The kids. I mean, you talk about drawing them back to the theaters.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for the
Like,
theaters.
people show up for Christopher Nolan movies. They show up for them because they're usually spectacular.
He's very, very likable. And Matt Damon is supposedly, I haven't seen it yet. Matt Damon is supposedly have done a great job.
The scenes that
He's
I've
done
seen
so
were
well
amazing.
for himself. It's unbelievable. So well.
You know what we haven't talked about yet, and not only here in Arcitrezza was one of the scenes, but several of the scenes were actually shot here in Sicily, including Lipari, the Aeolian Islands, where we love to go and take groups over there. And I remember my guide talking about it, that when the Nolan and his crew came, I mean, they shut down restaurants, they shut down the cathedral, and it was just production. So it was fun for some of my crew members. Oh, one of my drivers actually drove some of the crew members. So he was there during, and also Castellammare del Golfo were some of the scenes, and Favignana on the other side. So it's good stuff for Sicily.
Does Eszter, looking at 27, have maybe some tours directed toward
Thank God.
where
Yeah,
where this movie was filmed?
Yeah. But the funny thing is that we,
look at this. Look at this.
There I am, Eleanor Troy.
You look fantastic in that picture, by the way.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Are Al's arms that hairy, by the way?
They're hairier. Yes, actually,
his back,
yes, they
are.
He
needs a lawnmower.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, people often ask us to do
tell AI to put a cigar in that shot, because that would have been the best.
Actually, that is missing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think it, that whole warrior and cigar thing, I don't know if that goes.
Oh, I think so.
I do. I think so. Eszter, Maria Cucciaro.
Maria.
Yeah, Maria. She's looking forward to seeing that movie. So
Maria is.
I hope you enjoy it. It sounds wonderful. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Her family is from San Vito Lo Capo.
Chris Verdi Lynch, that's Barbara's cousin, is saying hello. And you know something, everybody's out. The one that's missing today is our friend, Roger the Dodger. He must be out there picking tomatoes or something. He gave me enough cucumbers last week and basil and mint. He's marrying Joseph. I said, I live by myself, pal. What do you want me to do with all this stuff? It's unbelievable.
All right, so what's going to be in the tourist list so people can sign up?
So obviously, Aci Trezza, right down here. We're going to have Lipari, Syracuse, which is already in our tours, but Syracuse was one of the, important Greek cities. But the big attraction is going to be, the one-eyed Cyclops, and we'll have a historian talking about myths and legends. Of course, we're going to have a vineyard because, wine is what got the one-eyed Cyclops sort of woozy, so Ulysses can stab him and poke him in the eye and blind him. So it's going to be
spoilers.
Anyway,
okay.
people ask us to do Godfather tours, or now the White Lotus has making big name, but we already include all of the towns on our tours. But this one with the Odyssey, we couldn't resist, for the mere fact of that most important scene is right here in our backyard. That one of the most important. So why not call it the Odyssey? It made a lot of sense for us.
Wow. Something, I think it's awesome. And, the fact that they're doing it realistically, you talk about the one-eyed Cyclops. I mean, he supposedly resided at Mount Etna. And, something, I think you got a lot of history right around you, don't you?
And then we have Mount Etna, of course.
Yeah.
A lot of good
and
stuff.
the reason the one-eyed Cyclops threw the rocks was he was in anger because he had lost sight of his other eye. Is that my Ulysses? Ulysses stabbed him in his one eye, and he went into a rage because he couldn't see, and picked up the boulders and threw them.
Well, what happened was that he started scooping up Ulysses. Ulysses came by boat, right? It's documented that he passed through the Straits of Messina around here in Sicily. Okay. And so the one-eyed Cyclops saw these strange people, and he started gobbling them up, eating them up, and holding them hostage on Mount Etna. So what happened was that he noticed that the one-eyed Cyclops was drinking some kind of a red juice and feeling really good. And so he decided to say, and this is the first written evidence of wine in Sicily, by the way, 2,500 years
No
ago.
kidding. Wow.
So he said to the one-eyed Cyclops, I'll have what you're having. So, but he
Surely
really
not.
didn't. The one-eyed Cyclops was drinking, and Ulysses was throwing it by the wayside. Anyway, he saw that he was feeling kind of woozy. He went, took a spear and blinded the one-eyed Cyclops and told his men to hide under the ship and go escape to the ship.
Okay.
So the one-eyed Cyclops is now blinded, and he's going like this, and all he could feel are sheep, and he realized that the men have escaped. So he took the lava rocks from Mount Etna, hurled them into the sea, and right there in Architrezza is where they landed.
There you go. And they stand straight up.
And they stand straight up.
That's a great story, isn't it? Huh?
Let's see if I can pull up a picture for you of Architrezza, because I was just there. So maybe not right now. Anyway, it's been an exciting few. I'll pull one up a little bit later. Oh, wait. Here we go. Oh, wait a sec. Let me do. Can you see the one? There's one of them. Let me
It's
see
not
if I
very
can get
clear.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Hey, right there.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
there's
yeah,
two of them
Yeah. Cool.
standing straight up.
That's perfectly straight.
Those are the rocks he threw.
Yep.
Yeah. Those
Because
are the
of the
rocks
lava
he threw.
rock.
And there were three of them.
There were three of them. Yeah. And then here in Architrezza, there's also a building with the one-eyed Cyclops on it that's really cool.
There he is, the one-eyed Cyclops.
Do you see?
Yeah.
Right into the building.
What's the pizza place that's there?
What's that?
There's a pizza place called that, isn't there?
And there's a pizza. Look at that. There it is.
Yeah.
There's his one eye was
One
right
eye,
there. There's
yeah.
a pizza oven. Exactly. With the oven is his mouth. So that's kind of fun. Let me see if I can pull that. Anyway, so that's a fun little thing. Our entire town down there revolves. We live on Via Ulysses. So there's so much of that movie.
How far
that
is the Architrezza from you? How
A
far
mile.
is?
A mile and a half.
So literally, you can almost see it from your.
We can
deck,
see it
right?
from our house. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We can see it from our house.
So you have that to look at. You have the tree stones. You have to your opposite side, you have Mount Etna, and a
Etna.
little bit of smoke coming up. You know something, girl? Hey, not bad. Not bad.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
So let me
when
tell
you make when you make your sauce,
Yeah.
can you talk about that for a second? I'm curious
sure. I'm
as to
happy
how
to.
a Hungarian makes Italian sauce.
It's Sicilian sauce.
Oh,
I
all
start out with the garlic and olive oil,
Okay.
until it sizzles.
So far, I'm with you.
Okay. Then goes the passata. You know what the passata is, right?
I want to say potato, but it can't be.
No, passata is, I'm going to take you into the kitchen.
Going on a field trip.
Oh, field
Road
trip. Road trip. Road
Yep.
trip.
This is a
Shotgun.
passata.
Shotgun.
It's a bottle. Do you see it? With tomato. It's tomato sauce. Like tomato.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. So now I'll show you what it looks like because we threw a lobster in there. See it?
Wow.
And it had a lot
Were
of
those-
hot
were-
pepper flakes.
Esther, were
Yeah.
those the lobsters that were going bad in your refrigerator?
Exactly.
I'm only kidding. I'm only
It is.
It's not nice.
A little bit of
Not nice at all.
pepperoncino. Well, pepperoncino.
Yeah.
A little bit of
Hot
salt,
pepper.
pepper.
Yeah.
Usually I put the basilico, the basil, or oregano.
Yeah. Basil really does a nice job.
Oh, yeah.
Does a really nice job, right? So that's the sauce that I'm making, and then I'm going to make a rigatoni pasta. And now I'm going to take you guys out. You probably will not be. Can you guys see the rocks from here? I see it straight. Do you see it?
I see a rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there, right there, right there, right.
Wow,
there.
what a view. What a
right
view.
there. Do you
I
see
know,
it right
gorgeous.
above my finger?
Yeah.
Do you see right above
Yeah, we see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
tree is a
Amazing.
rock?
You ever get tired
So
of the
there
view?
you go.
Eszter, do you ever get tired of the view?
Talking about. Oh no, but I'll tell you what my morning routine is. I wake up. I don't even look at my telephone, and I come out here and I spend.
Signal's a little weak on the deck.
There you go.
I'm just gonna go back in.
Yeah,
We lost you.
Signal was a little. Oh,
Dropped a
Okay,
little
I'm
bit
back.
on the deck. Yeah.
That's all right.
Good.
No problem. No problem. You like putting a lot of basil in your sauce? I do. I love basil.
no, a little,
Okay.
a little.
I like to
little.
really. I like because when I make it, I make enough that I can freeze, and make enough for say 4 or 5 meals. My brother goes bananas every time I make a sauce. He makes out like a bandit, and Barbara loves the sauce too. And it's not something that you have, especially during the warm weather months. I don't really get into it too much.
Yeah.
But boy, once we get a cold day, I love. If it's snowing, I want to make a sauce. If
Yeah.
it's snowing, I want to make a beef stew. If it's snowing,
Yeah,
I want to
beef
make
stew.
chicken soup.
The beef stew.
That
That's my
sounds
winter thing. Yeah.
Yeah, beef stew is. I love
Now
it.
let
I
me
love
tell
it.
you, it's funny. We usually wouldn't make this sauce with the lobster. Obviously, it would just be a plain sauce. But the other pasta dish that Alfred loves, and it turns out the Duke of. I interviewed a Duke today. It turns out his favorite pasta dish too is that aglio olio peperoncino, the olive
Oh, nice and
with
easy.
garlic,
Yeah,
parsley. You know that one. Just
simple.
simple ingredients.
Yeah,
Simple ingredients
absolutely.
make all the difference.
And it's a dish for a count, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So, literally, I interviewed him and we were talking about food because he said he loves cooking.
yeah.
And he said, you know what? My favorite dish is just a simple aglio olio with spaghetti.
I go on kicks, and once I get hooked on that, I usually have it like 2 or 3 different times during the course of a month, and
Yeah.
then I probably won't have it for 6, 7 months.
Yeah.
It's the way I
I
run.
go on kicks too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Eszter, I got to take another break, and then we'll be
Go for
back,
it.
and we'll be right.
I got to
to
go
noon
stir
time.
the sauce.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Don't let it burn. God, oh no. Louis, take us out, brother.
Ciao, this is Eszter of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's, honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Play more, earn more, win more at Encore Boston Harbor. Sign up for Win Rewards today and score $50 in free play instantly. Score even more as you play your favorite games. New members will also receive $25 in free play for every 100 tier credits earned playing with your new Win Rewards card. Highly rewarding instantly. Visit EncoreBostonHarbor.com for more information. New members only. Further terms and conditions apply. If you or a loved one is experiencing problems with gambling and needs support, call 800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org to speak with a trained specialist. Specialists are available 24/7 and services are free, confidential, and available in multiple languages.
This is Cindy,
And Mike Kunstler.
owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
he is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery, tender, lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
And we are back with Eszter. What are you up to now?
Slipped right in.
Slippery. I just want to mention, Eszter, the Lawrence High School class of 63. We're planning on just having a little get-together with people that live relatively close. We're not expecting people to fly 1,500 miles to come to this, but it's just a get-together, mostly for all the local classmates that are in our area, and there are quite a few of them. And it's going to be on October 15th. It's going to be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're going to have it over at the Irish Cottage. It's going to be a buffet. You have a choice of 2 different entrees. And guess what? How much do you think the price is going to be, Lou?
I don't know.
How about
40,
$15?
Wow.
$15.
Crazy.
We were able to get.
Can't even hear stuff like that.
You can't even get a sandwich for $15. Here you are. You're having a sit down. It includes coffee, tea, soft drinks, dessert. And like I said, there's 2 entrees to choose from. It should be a really a kind of a fun time. And it's going to be, once again, October 15th. And we were able to get this function subsidized a wee bit. And that's what's bringing the cost down to $15.
That's
and
awesome.
we're hoping to see a real good turnout, especially with the people that live in the greater Boston, Merrimack, New Hampshire area. So we're going to have more about this. We're going to put up, Louis going to make a little card for us, and we'll have it up and running next week. And if you want more information, if you haven't been contacted yet, just reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to send you all the information.
All right, so how did it end up at the Irish Cottage? Are the Irish outliving the Italians on the football team? What's going on?
That's an
Sounds
interesting
like the most
question.
economical.
It's an interesting question. The one thing you have to do is be open-minded.
Okay.
And believe it or not, Larry Lefebvre, who is president of our class, and myself, we're actually taking a step back in this event. And Dr. Bob LaBelle, is running this event.
Okay.
And he happened to choose the Irish Cottage. So, you know something? The food is very good. We'll give it a shot. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean?
Good.
We
Sounds
always
great.
have a tendency to go toward Italian restaurants. Yeah.
It's a 50-50 shot here in the Valley. You're either Irish or Italian for the most part.
Yeah. You got
both like me.
Look at how many people Italians married Irish folk.
All the time. My whole family.
Your whole family.
Irish Italian marriage.
You're half Italian, right?
Yep.
Half Irish.
Yep.
That's good. So, Esther, you're keeping yourself busy, huh, girl?
Busy? Are you kidding? We didn't even talk about my interview this morning.
This I want to hear.
For a Sunday show. For those of you guys who don't know, we have a Sunday YouTube show every single Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And a few weeks ago, I went to one of the most important palaces. And when I say palaces, I'm talking about 600 rooms.
How many?
600. Not in one location. They're spread. It's like a huge compound.
Okay.
Anyway, I went to one of the main areas, and it's owned by the Biscari Castello Moncado family that built that palazzo in the 1500s, and they became one of the most important, one of the richest families in Sicily, and they still have descendants. And one of the last descendants, his name is Ruggero Moncado. He's in his 70s, and he's the one who's sort of overseeing everyday stuff in the everyday operation in the palace. The palace is open for people to go to. So a few weeks ago, I was like, you know what? I've been here 12 years. I've driven by this palace. It's outside. It's one of the most beautiful buildings in all of Catania. It is truly magnificent.
It's right in Catania, huh?
It's right in the heart, right behind the fish market. Anyway, I mean, it is beautiful with the high chandeliers, paintings, ballrooms. Mick Jagger has performed there. He's met the Queen Elizabeth. He's had everyone has passed through there.
Wow, talk about having juice, huh, Louis?
Yeah, that's some juice.
Yeah. So little Esther got invited. I got an email from him a few weeks ago saying, "Oh, I saw the video you did. Thank you so much. I would like to invite you to have coffee with me." And I said, "Well, I'd love to, but can I do also an interview with you?" And he said, "Of course." So this morning, I spent 2 lovely hours with this man, right? Who's one of one of the family members that is still very active in the palace. You know, he's got brothers and sisters with kids, and all of them have professions. Some of them are doctors, engineers, but his whole focus is the palace. And then after the interview, after we had coffee, he said, let's go for a walk. I'm going to take my dog for a walk. Want to come with me? And we're talking right near Piazza Duomo, the cathedral, the fish. So we're walking through, and he's taking me to these places. And he goes, I only buy my fish at this stall. Then we go another street over. I only get my cheese. And as we're going, he's like buying stuff. And then we went and got another coffee at one of his favorite cafes. And this guy is like, he's like the mayor of Catania. He's being stopped left, right, and center, kissing everyone. He knows everyone. So I'm walking around and meanwhile, I'm interviewing him. And in that interview, you know, we always fall back to foods because that's the universal language. And he said, I love cooking and I love making pasta for my friends. I said, what's your favorite type of pasta to make? He said, aglio, olio, peperoncino, the olive oil, garlic, red pepper. So that's how we got into that conversation. But I'll tell you what a humble man. Very fascinating. He's really got a passion about letting the rest of the world know about the palace, the family, and so forth. And like I said, we did a video a couple of weeks ago, and we got to go inside the palace, walk around the feature. Yeah.
You imagine how old that palace is? I mean, the building itself, and it's still standing.
I'll tell you exactly when it was built.
I should have known better.
So we had the 1693 earthquake.
Yeah.
That leveled
Catania.
Leveled Catania. It was built literally 20 years later. Already there were putting things, but the first structure was built in 20 years. And then subsequently they kept expanding.
What does this family specialize in to make that kind of money?
Back then they were mainly traders.
Okay.
They traded with other, a lot of miners.
Okay.
So, they became one of the most important families.
I guess.
And a loved family. From what I look back, they were well revered. And what they did was marry within each other to keep the money inside.
Just there like Seabrook. Seabrook was a lot like that in its day.
It's just uncalled for.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was a lot of inbreeding going on in Seabrook back in the 50s and 60s, let me tell you. And I don't know why, but they wanted to keep it to themselves, I think. I don't know. What the hell was the reason behind that, Louis?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't either. Oh, before we go on, Nancy DeMarco is saying good morning and saying we were talking about you cooking your sauce, and she loves basil too. And she froze basil leaves last year, as did I. And I lay them out in a single sheet in a bag. And when I want them, I take it out. I just hit it with my fist a little bit and sprinkle it on the sauce or whatever else you're making.
Sounds
good.
Damn good, huh? Damn good.
Yeah.
Sounds fabulous. What are your plans for the weekend?
Tomorrow I'm going to my brother's. He lives up in Stratham, and we'll spend part of the day together up there. And he's going on a search. He's looking for a new car, and he doesn't know exactly where he wants to go or what he wants to do.
He wants a Genesis, right, Mikey?
Well, I wish he would get one. I wish he would, to be honest with you. They're not because I have one, but they're beautiful. The Genesis G80 Turbo is just a phenomenal car, and I love it. The color of my car, which you've commented on, Louis, is called Tasman Blue.
Yep.
And believe it or not, I was going to order a 26, and they don't make it in that color anymore. So you know what I told them? Forget about it. I'll keep this one.
Keep that one. Yep.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. You know what I mean? Forget about it. We got the feast coming up shortly. The Feast of the Three Saints in Lawrence.
Oh my
The light
goodness.
poles are up. The electricity, the wires, the harness. The
Here
guys
we
are
are
getting,
again.
they're going to paint the outside of the building, and it's all being done by members. So
Amazing.
cool.
That group is amazing.
Hey.
Hey, Mikey, I'll never forget the first time I went to the feast and we did an interview with you and Dr. What was his name? Dr.
Padova.
Dr. Padova, you and Tommy. And that was my first time at the feast.
It was a ball. I had a ball.
And then the next year, I went for the first time and saw the feast in Sicily.
Yeah. Well,
Isn't that crazy? I saw it in
it
Lawrence
brings
first.
back walking the streets and the 3-day event. It's you meet people you haven't seen in years, and that's what it's about. It's all about getting together and having fun with each other. And so many of us have lost loved ones through the years, and it's a whole different generation. But there's a lot of youngsters coming up now that really have a love for our 3 cents. So it's a wonderful thing. Hey, listen, I'm afraid our show is over. I could talk with you for another 3 hours. And
Grazie mille for having me on. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We hope you can come back next week. We'll be on from 11:04 to noon. And you all have a nice weekend. You all. Take care.
Y'all. Ciao.